Hello, what's up? How are we doing? For the last time in 2 months, welcome back to the Good Times cast. I like that I'm acting like this is going to be a big break, considering I've delayed almost every single episode I've recorded. I forgot to open my bag of chips. I had a whole plan when I was going to start doing this podcast episode. I've been laying in bed all day. I'm not sick or anything, I just haven't gotten out of bed yet. Ugh. Don't judge. I can hear you judging from here. It's what? Okay, let me open my chips real quick. Now, before you ask, no, I'm not ruining my diet. They're veggie straws. Veggie straws that I forgot to enter into my fitness app. Hold on. Oh, no. This episode's already off to such a rocky start, dude. Holy crap, this is bad. I am screwed. Okay, I did it. We're good. I'm also drinking some diet root beer. Because like I said, I don't want to ruin my calories on my app. I'm not like that. I don't even remember the last time I had a podcast episode out. When was the last time I had a podcast episode out? I feel like it's been a little while. And there's really no one else to blame except for Max Stone. He's always like, Harry, don't put out a podcast episode. Just don't do it. And I'm like, but dude, everybody wants to hear the podcast. And he's like, just don't even think about it. I'm sorry, guys. It wasn't my fault. It was his fault. It was his fault. Okay? Anyway. Can't believe this is it. Makes me a little emotional, even though I'm going to be recording episodes all next week. All June and July. Is just going to be me recording, I think, maybe 40 plus episodes. There's going to be 20 with guests, and then 20 just me. So here's the little rundown. Are you ready? I put it on my Instagram, but it didn't really get many likes, so I'm going to say it now. Okay? So there's going to be a weekly episode now. Starting August 1st, there's going to be a weekly episode until December, I think. Until December, I think. I don't know. Actually, if I do 40 episodes, that would do 40 weeks. 40 weeks starting August 1st. Let's do math real quick. What is 40 weeks from August 1st? What? Wait, what? Stop, wait, I'm confused now. 40 weeks from August 1st. Well, there's 52 in 1 year. There's 52 in 1 year, so that would be mine, and then that's 3. So it would be about May when the next season ends. Okay, so if I can do 40 episodes, yeah. Okay, we'll do it. Yeah, so there's going to be a weekly episode, and every other week there's going to be a guest. So it'll be, just me, guest, just me, guest, just me, guest, just me, guest. Okay, it's going to be crazy. And I'll read you off some of my wonderful guests that are coming. I posted it again, but yet again, we're still going over it all. This is like a teacher. I'm like a teacher. I'm like your teacher. Teaching you how to have a good time. I can't say that. So are you ready? First and foremost, I would like to finally let you all know Max Stone will be joining the podcast. Cameron Bickings, my wonderful sister. Matt Bovary of New Subspace. I would give that account a follow, by the way. He also runs a podcast. Sydney Bickings, my other wonderful sister. Nick Babaraloo, And let me just say, that is one of the most exciting podcasts I have coming up. That man is a treasure. He is a gem. Dennis Akizi, one of my best friends. Joey Sadiq, another one of my best friends. He is going to be a good one. Because, listen, I'm just going to gaslight him the entire time. Same with Nick. Don't tell them that, because they don't even listen to this podcast, so I can say whatever I want about them, because they don't listen to this. Unless this is the one random podcast that they listen to. I don't know. And then my parents, Riley Bickings, my other wonderful sister, Suzanne Jarvandi, my wonderful friend, and many, many more secret guests. Secret. Plus, I'm literally reading this word for word. All the guests I had this season, like Kaylee, Isaiah, Sierra, Rusk, they're all coming back for at least one episode. When I say at least, there's probably going to be multiple. Because I know me and Sierra talked about doing multiple more episodes. Me and Rusk talked about doing multiple episodes. I'm going to force Kaylee to do it. I know Isaiah would do it in a heartbeat, so I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, it's an exciting future for the Good Times cast. No more delays after this. I almost thought about delaying this episode just one more time just to mess with everyone. Alright, here's Veggie Story. Man. I love veggie straws, man. Just drinking root beer. Diet root beer. Diet. Now you make it clear. Diet. But yeah. It's crazy to think how far I've come since I started this podcast. I remember being told by people, they're like, Harry, you should make a podcast, man. You talk too much. Bring it out to the world. The world know what you're up to. And here I am. Like, what? Like 70 delays later, here I am on the season finale. Everyone's like, why in the world are you making a season finale? Because, let's just say, season 1 of the Good Times cast was a bit of a train wreck, but it's called trial and error. We're gonna come back strong. We're gonna come back huge. Like, this is gonna be crazy. Speaking of crazy, guess what I did last night? I partied. Me? Yeah, me. Like, what? I'm like a party animal. Harry the party animal. Like, what? No, like, it was crazy, though. I was so nervous. Like, I'm gonna be honest, ready? Just because it's good to get I say this every time, it's good to get this stuff out to the world. I have huge anxiety when it comes to parties. I cannot do it, man. I cannot do it. So I worked 2 to 10 yesterday, and the whole day I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this party? How am I going to go? Because Kaylee was like, Harry, you have to go, man. Everyone wants to see you. But in my brain, I'm like, nobody wants to see me. Nobody wants to hang out with me. Like, what? Me? I still think that. I don't know why. Because I hung out with them till 5 in the morning. Spoiler alert. I can't spoil the whole story. Yeah, so it became 10 o'clock. I get in my good old car on the way to my own home. And I'm like, holy crap, man. I start, like, my hands were shaking. It was crazy. I was so nervous. But I made it. And everyone was like, oh my gosh, Harry's here. Harry's here. I'm like, oh, hey, everybody. How's it going? I thought it was just going to be a quick few hellos. And then I go back into my room and into my safe space. But no. No. You listen here. I jumped in the pool into my Sheets uniform right away. And then it was just uphill from there. Like, I didn't know I could do this, but I did it. I partied. It was crazy. Man. I think I partied. I keep saying partied, but I did from like 10:30 to 5 a.m. Keep in mind, I got 2 hours of sleep the night before, so I was like kind of running on empty, but I made it. I jumped in the pool about four different times because I kept getting changed into dry clothes, and then everyone was like, "Oh, we're jumping in the pool again. Harry, you coming?" And I was like, "Oh, well, I just got changed." And then I was like, "Well, I can't let anyone down. I gotta get in the pool." So I still jumped in the pool. It was probably dumb because all my clothes are ruined now. Speaking of that, I have to make sure my clothes are dry for work tonight. Crap. So it's a concert night. Oh no, it's a concert night. I have to make sure my clothes are dry. What else is going on besides work? I mean, I don't know if you guys... Oh, sorry. I don't know if you guys enjoy the work stories, but I tell you anyway because, well, I don't care what you think about this podcast, so kiss my butt, basically. So it was my birthday recently. It was craziness, man. I had the funnest week of my life, like birthday week of my life. I've never been more thankful for having friends. It was nuts. Okay, I'll start you from a week ago. No, 2 weeks ago now. Sunday the 22nd. Or 23rd. 22nd. I go out with my good friend Rusk and Sierra. And we go to this Italian restaurant. Man, was it good. It was probably the best Italian food I've ever had in my entire life. I got ravioli. I love ravioli so much. You have no clue. Ravioli is like probably the best thing you can ever... Well, meat ravioli. I'm not really a big fan of the cheese ravioli. My grandmother used to make it. It was good, but that's the only time I ever liked it. But yeah, and then we went to Topgolf, and I embarrassed myself at Topgolf. But it's okay, there's more Topgolf stories coming in this episode, so just you wait. Just you wait. There's more where that came from. So the first time we went to Topgolf, embarrassing. Okay? But then we went to... I don't know, I think I've talked about this before. I just love walking around stores. I could do it all night. Literally, I could do it all night, all day. In fact, I'm going to Target after this episode to walk around. So... maybe I'll bring you guys to Target one day while I record an episode. That'd be hilarious. You just get me going, oh, should I buy this? No, you don't have enough money. You know you have car payments. No, you're going to Disney World. And then I still buy it. And then I still buy it. Listen, who needs, like, I spend so much money. It's really not good, but, like whatever. What are you going to do about it? You're not my mom. My mom would probably get really mad at me if she found out how much money I spend at Target. But that's besides the point, because she doesn't know how much I spend at Target. Right, Mom? Isn't that right, Mom? It is. It's so right. Let's see. And then Sierra bought a TV. The one that was on the podcast. Not just like any random. She was on the podcast a while ago. She's gonna be on it again. Who's excited? No, but she decided to buy a TV, and I bought a car. What, Harry? What? Are you an idiot? We know that you bought a car. I meant I brought my car, so I was driving them around. And so we tried to fit a 55-inch TV in a Chevy Cruze. We fit it, but she was in the back seat, kind of squished by the TV, and I had to move my driver's seat. Basically, my chest was touching the steering wheel, but we made it to her apartment safe and hooked up the TV. But that was seriously like one of the funnest nights I've ever had. Everyone was like, Harry, how would that be fun? You just don't understand how my brain works, okay? I have a blast no matter what happens when I'm with my friends. Like, we could just sit down and stare at the wall for like 3 hours, and I'd be like, holy crap, that was like the best day of my life. unless we're like eating pickles, because pickles are nasty. Okay. More birthday week. Sunday. Last Sunday. Because the other one was 2 weeks ago. This one was this 6 days ago Sunday. I went to Topgolf again with more friends. And I don't know if they want me to say their names. Well, there's really only... Because you know Isaiah, you know Max, I said Dennis, I said Suzanne, Kaylee was there, her friend Alex was there. Elias was... It was crazy, man. We went to Topgolf again, and I hit the back fence. Let's just say I got really good at Topgolf all of a sudden. Because on Wednesday, I went on Wednesday too. I've been to Topgolf 4 times in the last 2 weeks. But I finally hit the ball over the back fence, a whole 215 yards. Which, in feet, that is 645 feet. So, I'm kind of a monster. Wow, this is crazy. I was talking about how the podcast started and I moved on to Topgolf. For the last time, I'm going on to a different topic. I promise the podcast is going to be well more structured. I don't know. Because I don't know if anybody likes the way I do it. Because there's a lot of people that are like, wow, you could have put that together a little better. I mean, I agree. But also, this podcast is about me talking about what's on my mind. I don't want to be like all the other podcasters that are like, and today we're going to be talking about today's news. Like, what? Who cares? Who cares? Just talk about what's on your mind. Not other people's minds, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't make any sense. What I just said doesn't make any sense. I don't know, man. What a crazy life we live. Live, laugh, love, am I right? No. I also have a schedule coming out soon. I'll read it to you guys right now as a Good Times Cast exclusive. I have a nice little schedule coming out for all my content that's coming before the podcast returns. Are you ready? So today, there's a podcast, season 1 finale of the Good Times Cast. If you're listening, you already know that, because you're listening to it. And then there's going to be about a 2-week break, because I'm going to enjoy my summer. Actually, no, I'm going to be recording almost every single episode. Anyway, June 19th, top 10 Good Times Cast season 1 moments. That's going to be really fun. I'm excited for that. In no order. Let me just say this right now. It is in no order. Okay? I didn't favor any moment over the other. It was just some of my favorite moments. Okay? They're all equal. Kaylee, if you're listening to this, you're not going to be on it because you bullied me for like an hour straight. Anyway. June 26th. The project I've been so excited to work on. So excited. I've literally been wanting to do this since I was a little young and dreaming about doing weird content like this for my family and friends. A day in the life of Harry Bickings. And as my good friend Michael said, it's a tutorial on how to be Harry Bickings, which I loved. Gave me a good chuckle. But I like it though. I didn't even think about it that way. You all are going to learn how to be me. I mean, you probably don't want to do that, but because you got to do you, you know? Don't try to be someone else. Don't try to. I like how I like go from joking to like dead serious within like the blink of an eye. Like I remember one time I was talking about my day at work. I was like, oh, I fell at work the other day. My dog died. Like, what? Why do I do that? Why do I switch up like that? Yeah, but I'm excited to work on that project. It's going to be everything. I will say this right now, it is not going to include me at Sheets because I don't think they like me on my phone there anymore. They didn't say anything, but I know they don't because I'm on my phone like 24/7 at that place. If you're my manager and you're listening to this, no, you didn't hear that. And then the 4th of July is a very special thing. I have a single coming out No, it's not me writing a single. But I'll give you a hint at what song it could be. Let's just say it's 5 o'clock somewhere. That's the name of the song, but let's just say that could, it could not even be that song. It just means it could release at 5 o'clock, okay? I don't know. And yes, someone's singing it with me, so Cry Me a River. It's not even who you think. It's someone who's never done a song with me. So, I hope you're excited. But I will be doing more music with Isaiah Ruse in the future, so don't worry about that. But this one is going to have a new guest, a new singer, if everything goes to plan. And then July 17th, untitled content, which is, I already know what video it's going to be, but I can't tell you the name of it because I don't have the name of it. That's why it says untitled content. I'm kind of an idiot. Oh no, did I just end the podcast? Please don't tell me I just ended the podcast. Okay, that scared me. I thought I ended the podcast for a second. And then July 24th, big one. The season 2 poster. So you know how I'm all like purple and blue this season, lasers, techno theme kinda. We're gonna move on from that, I think. We're gonna get a new poster, a new aesthetic, I guess, I don't know. It's just gonna be a completely new look for the Good Times cast. Same Good Times, different cast. No, well, yeah, kinda. And then August 1st, the Good Times cast returns. Now, whether that episode includes a guest or not, I don't know yet. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how that works out. So, I feel like I've covered it all. I feel like a goodbye is in the store. But before we do that, we must spin the wheel one last time for Season 1. And the final spin of Season 1. Try to make Harry laugh. The last spin of Season 1. The last spin, I've spun like 3 times and it just keeps giving me the same answer. The same question, not answer. I'm the one who's answering. Yeah, that question has come up 3 times in a row. What is the way you see Harry dying? Like, what? Has Harry ever made you mad? Why? I can tell you right now why I made myself mad. Last night, when I was sitting in my car and I was like, Harry, you gotta go to this party, man. And I was like, no, I can't do it. Nobody likes me. Like, what? Harry, shut up, dude. Shut up, Harry. You're doing great, sweetheart. Just kill it. Just go out there, be confident you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I don't know why I overthink so much. Okay. And now it's time for the quote. And this is a tearjerker. If you're brave enough to say goodbye, life will reward you. Let's restart. If you're brave enough to say goodbye, life will reward you with a new hello. It's basically saying, yes, Harry's leaving for a bit, but he will come back. Just like he so magically appeared, he was gone. No, but once again, thank you all for listening to this podcast. It means the world to me. I'm so excited for Season 2. There's going to be 20 guests. Just think about that, 20 guests. There's going to be 20 episodes of just me rambling. It's going to be the same old, same old. I hope you're excited. Maybe I'll have a new job by then. You never know. Maybe there'll be new stories to tell. And there's going to be new stories to tell because I'm going to have a wild summer. And well, that just about does it. I hope you all have an amazing summer. An amazing summer. Have a great weekend, too. I love you all. Bye-bye.